Should be fine now. Alright, finally. It's recognized that we're streaming. Hello. We're live. How am I doing? It's fine. Like I got a good amount of sleep today. Work went well, so like I did take a bit longer at dinner because we were kind of discussing everything. I'm not gonna talk about it on stream, so I just wish to have a decent stream, really. Alright. In a stage 1, yeah. I've played in a week, so which one was it? Actually do Gura. This one. Gargura. Alright. I heard that Gargura is graduating, actually. So, after 5 years. But what's the build gonna look like, actually? I don't know if you sent me. You don't think you did? Yeah. Same with Snow Queen. Okay. Let me... Yeah, that one. Think we have Strake enabled, so should be fine. I don't have a build open right now, so... do we pick Halo for this? Not sure. Let me actually see if I can. Just stage 1. Alright. Alright. Let's go upside down. There we go. Alright, I'll do that. Hold on. Let me get the game over my taskbar. Okay, we're starting. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, we have sake enabled. I know that now. Alright. Is there an existing build that you sent me that I can best open as a reference for this? Because I completely lost right now. What do you think of games like Alex? I haven't played it. So not really much I can comment on. Okay, let me... And just minus the... It's covered up. Can I rescale this? Minus the headband, alright. Eliminate. Yeah. get that right this time. We hold onto Hope Soda. We don't need to eliminate that later on, right? I'm just making sure. Alright. Halo was there. Should have pressed hold on that. That's really lucky. Hey, what's up, Ollie? It's $40. I'll see. I'll need to. I'll likely take a look at the game, see what it looks like, and stuff. So. There. My FPS has been cut in half. Hold on, I need to do something in OBS real quick. There we go. That should help a lot. It's something I've been doing on while I'm playing Geometry Dash a lot. Is disabling the OBS preview. I just got like 4 extra frames for doing that. So bandage anywhere. All keep my eye out for it. There it is. Haste stamp. It's okay, what do we fill the remaining slot with? One. Alright, thank you. Hello, Rumbro. Welcome to the stream. Okay, my mouse just stopped working. Hello? We have a bit of a problem. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let me grab my backup mouse. Still have the old one. I'm gonna have to... This mouse has a bit of a broken click, but it should still work. Oh, and there's a bot in chat. Uh-oh. Okay. We're back. Maybe need some batteries. It's a wired mouse. Okay. I grabbed my old G502 Hero. It should... Yeah, that one works. That's sad if that one just gave up. I'll need to check that after the stream. Oh yeah, like, the click of this mouse is like... I might have to tap a few times for it to register because the switch is so worn down from... I know what I just clicked. From like thousands of hours of playing Geometry Dash. We use the keyboard for that nowadays. Yeah, that's so disorienting. I cannot hear myself click the mouse when I have my headphones on. With the other one I can. Alright. Okay, that's not good though. Alright. Really concerning that my mouse just randomly stopped working. I know what's up with that. Oh, the thing with that is, on those websites, is they likely give you a Steam key. But the... Or whatever key for what platform you're buying it for. The thing with those is, it's really hard to tell if they were legitimately obtained game keys or if they are stolen. So... I've seen some game developers say I'd rather you buy, or like, I'd rather you pirate the game than buy it off a site like G2A. So... But I'll need to look into it. If it's... I mean, if the game's good, I don't mind, like, spending the actual thing if it's a good game, right? So... I mean, the Steam Summer Sales also... I don't know if the game's on Steam, like, Steam Summer Sales coming up, so... It might go down during that, so... Well, I say it's coming up, it's like 3 months from now, but, like, in my mind, it's close. Is there no actual way to validate the credibility of a website like that? That's the thing. It's third-party sellers selling via that website, so it's hard to tell, right? Let me... Alex, video game. 2017. Okay, it's... I'll send the Steam page just so we're on the right, just so we're on the same page. This is the game, right, that you're talking about? Alright. Yeah, it's 30 euros on my end, so... Alright, do we do cursor book? Which one's better for the empty slot? One. Right. Oh yeah, here we go back with the like really heavy scroll wheel of this mouse. Which is like just solid metal. So... I should unplug my GameCube controller real quick. Because that takes up... Because the adapter that takes up 2 USB ports. There. Let me put that... There goes my microphone. I'll put that to the side here real quick. Really... Alright, what do we use for the final slot? Alright, I guess we'll just go with this one. Four. Boom. Alright. We got it. I don't know, I've never used the website. We'll need to check. see. I can try for free. We'll need to see how it goes after the second one, though. Though I think now that I got it down, I can... I assume we're doing stage 2 after this, right? I can probably finish up stage 2 rather quickly. I hope. Alright. Ah. Alright, 1 second. I'm quickly gonna just grab something to drink and then I'll be back. I'm back. Hello. Yeah, it's okay. Twitch chat's accusing you of being a ban evader, so I'll keep an eye on that. Let me read the long message. Isn't it mad that the statues in Alex don't actually do what they say? Like, strength doesn't actually increase melee attacks or ranged attacks. Yeah, that's strange. Oh. It's an anime girl. It's Gargarad. It's a VTuber. Okay. Alright. Yeah, alright. Why is she pixelated? That's the art style of the game. Are things pixelated? Do you eat pineapple pizza? I do not. I like pineapple. I do not like pineapple on pizza. Yeah, like, it's because, like, it's... If you warm up pineapple, right? Which, like, yeah, you don't bake the pineapple with the pizza, obviously, but it's gonna be on the warm pizza, which in turn warms up the pineapple. It just doesn't taste well, in my opinion. I like pizza on its own, I like pineapple on its own, just together. I don't think... It's not for me, that's what I'm trying to say. I think we can get rid of that one. What's the game name? It's called Holocure Save the Fans. It's free on Steam and free on itch.io. It's taking a lot of hits. I'll apply that for now, why not? Welcome back. Eliminate headband, alright, will do. Hey Zev, I see you accidentally enabled emote only mode and then quickly disabled it. Welcome. Hi. What? Alright. Need to concentrate. Potato. Yeah, potato. I haven't. let me upgrade this instead. I need to get that leveled up too. Also, let me sit in a bit more of a comfortable position. I'm constantly like, oh, I should get this. You know what I should get? A proper chair, because I'm currently using just an old gaming chair that is wobbly. And it doesn't maintain its height, so sometimes I'm trying to sit still until my charger starts going down. It's really distracting whenever that happens. But it sits a lot better than what I used to use, which was just a kitchen chair. Because I did have a proper desk chair, but what happened is, like, because of how much I used it, the cushion sank in, right? Hello, Cocket. So the cushion of the chair sank in, and what happened is, at that point, I was sitting on what was pretty much just plywood. And it was really uncomfortable, so I grabbed one of those padded kitchen chairs, and that worked for a while. I used that for a lot longer than I should have. So, like, the armrests of this chair, right? Like, they're old and disintegrating, right? So what I did is I wrapped them in duct tape, so, like, bits and pieces wouldn't fall off. So, it works. Oh, okay. Do we take book, or is it better to get cursed first? Curse. Alright. Hold on. I need to send someone something because they asked me a question which the game rules already answer. That was the craziest ad ever I just got. Alright. Well, to quickly, like, someone asked a question and I just had to take a screenshot of the game rules real quick for our speedrun.com leaderboard to show them that it was in fact written down. Eliminate plug and beam will do. Oh my. It's 8 PM and it's still light outside. I'm a little bit cold though, despite my window being closed. Game's running at 37 FPS. What is taking up all of my frames? Let me close like a few of my tabs. Here it's not. I still had a Discord screen share running. Hers is definitely not flat right now. It's but yeah, like we recently had the daylight savings go in here, and the only reason I noticed that happened is because I made it a particularly late night that night, and I just saw my clock on my computer jump from like 1:59 to 3 AM, and I was kind of like, oh. Because I always forget which day that's actually gonna happen. And then, like, every single time it happens, I always make it a particularly late night. Just coincidence, I guess. And like, I've started a playthrough of a Minecraft mod pack called Fear Nightfall with Crystal, and we have genuinely been spending like three real life days getting through chapter 2 of that mod pack. Because there's one particularly annoying item we need to get. And I swear every Minecraft mod pack I play is always like this, right? Like, there's like 3 mods that are actually essential for like the mod pack's story progression. And then there's just 200 miscellaneous mods that they just decided to throw in there because it would be funny. And that like... And like then like we're trying to mine in game, right? And there's just like a really tall, skinny creature screaming and rapidly running towards us because we forgot to place one torch down. Not sure if I'm gonna turn it into a video, but I have been recording my entire playthrough of that, but I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna do anything with that. But yeah, like, most of it is like... Like, we built... Whenever I was playing for that mod pack, there was one mod that would particularly give me issues, which, like... what I did once when playing for a mod pack, there was one mod that gave me a lot of issues because it was a Dweller that was a one-hit KO. I just removed it from the mod pack, right? And it didn't give me issues until I realized that it was, like, an essential... mod for progression for some reason. It added to one entity, and that was apparently a quest that I needed to complete by killing an entity which just randomly spawns, and whenever it spawns, it kills you in one hit. That was not... The only reason I gave up on that playthrough is because my Minecraft world corrupted. When I was moving to a different launcher. It did not survive me transferring the world. And my backup of the world was like 5 days old by that point, which was... I think converted was like 8 hours of gameplay that I would have lost. And it was just like, yeah, okay, I'll just admit defeat on this. I still want to complete that mod pack. Because it's like the follow-up to the mod pack I'm playing right now, which is called Fair Nightfall. But it's like... You kind of have to get lucky with the seed. Of the world, because... the Spore mod, which is the one mod that gave me issues in previous playthroughs. Like, if you encounter a Spore Cave under your base in, like, early game, it's best to just move everything. Because I don't know how to counter it, so... And I guess also a fun thing about that playthrough has been figuring stuff out. So, it's a difficult mod pack for early game, but when you, like, get setups and stuff, it's... I think it's not particularly one of the best mod packs ever, but I think it's enjoyable if you're playing it with, like, another person. Which, like, it is a mod pack that was designed for multiplayer after all. Though getting multiplayer to work took, like, it took a third-party program and reinstalling Java. So... It was like every single time, connection timed out, because there's a mod built in that allows you to just host your world and it will generate a link, which someone can use to join. That wasn't working. Then we tried Log Me In Hamachi, which basically just hosts a virtual server and you're all, like, everyone who's connected to the network would be on the same IP address, so LAN games should work. It turned out to be a Java issue, so very nice that it did not say that. I think I told you, but, like, I spent way too long today trying to get Skylander's Trap Team working on the CMU Wii U emulator, right? Because it's like... So, Dolphin and CMU use different drivers to get the portal to work for the Skylanders game. So, whenever I swap between them, because some games are just better played on the Wii U version. Like, whenever I swap between them and I need to move to the Wii U emulator... like, it's just a whole... It's a whole trial to get the portal to work, because I have to uninstall the drivers, unplug the portal, it's gonna ask me to restart my computer, and then, like, I had to spend, like... We spent, like, 30 more minutes trying to get the controllers to work on the emulator. Because it wasn't, like, the game was saying, okay, a second controller is connected, but it wasn't actually working. It turns out that the game on emulator is weird, right? Because it's an experimental emulator, there's gonna be issues. But it turns out you have to set both controllers to be the Wii U tablet, right? To emulate the Wii U tablet. Like, no other controller emulation works, but if you emulate a Wii U tablet on both players, it works all of a sudden. Which I have two Wii U tablets, so I want to try if that works on, like, actual console. But the issue being, the tablets are the Wii U, like, the Wii U gamepads, they're region locked for some reason. So, and I have a European and a Japanese one. I guess I can install like the developer tools onto the Wii U and bypass that, but it's not something I'm looking at, like it's not something I'm patient for right now. I still have to fix up my Japanese Wii U because I messed up the custom firmware somehow. Like the SD card that had like all of the mod stuff on it, like it just stopped working one day. Like, when it comes to that, I got really unlucky because that SD card just stopped working one day. So, like, without the SD card, like, the system boots fine, right? Because it will just say like, okay, there's no SD card, it won't load, like, the modified firmware, and it will continue. If there's an SD card in there, it just won't boot. Yeah, I will. Like, I know what's causing the problem for that Wii U, I just don't know how to fix it. Also, I should move some stuff around on my desk because my brother's currently using my Xbox, so there's just an empty spot. Like, all the way at the edge of my desk, there's just an empty spot. Because he was like, oh, can I borrow your Xbox? I was like, yeah, sure, why? And he was like, oh, I'm gonna play GTA on it. Turns out he has, like, one friend who plays GTA who's playing on Xbox. And after 13 years, that game still does not have cross-platform. Genuinely, one of the best things Fortnite and Minecraft have brought is cross-platform being an industry standard nowadays. Because, like, back in the day, like, you'd have, like, someone would have, like, PlayStation and a friend would have, like, Xbox and they just couldn't play together online. Which was weird. Now, it's weird now that we have it, because it was always like, oh, it will be difficult, and then Fortnite just kind of did it one day, so... There's definitely games that came before it that probably had it, but I can only think of Fortnite being the first big example of a game with crossplay. Or cross-platform, rather. Alright, that's the wrong character. I have so much muscle memory for selecting Bakura that I just automatically go bottom left corner. Alright, I'll do stage 3. One thing I've also, this happened today at work. I was like, I thought I had it work. That's what I meant to say. I was like, I should probably root out the Skylanders Trap Team 100% co-op speedrun, which has 0 runners currently. But I was like, oh, it would be interesting to root out how that works and see how it'd be different from the solo speedrun. And so far, like, I've done one level. We've done one level. And I ran into a lot of controller issues by the second one because I'm playing on emulator, so I can do an easier... so I have an easier time playing the game via online co-op, because the person I'm playing with and rooting it out with is from a completely different country. Also, when I got out of work, like, I booted up my computer, right? I booted it up, and it was like, okay, Windows is updating, which is fine, right? It does that, like, every 3 days, because they release a Windows update, like, every few days for some reason. And, so I was waiting while it was updating, and I just see, like... I see, like, the blue screen, like, your PC has ran into an error appear, right? Which, it just sometimes happens, right? I don't remember the stop code. It was something with the, like, page file. Whatever, like, the file used when your PC runs out of RAM. Use the page file so it doesn't crash, right? But, like, something stop code, right? And it tries to update again. It crashed again. And then, like, the third time I was getting worried. But then, like, the fourth time it just updated. Fine. It took 3 crashes, but it updated Windows just fine after that. And so far I've ran into no issues. Other than having to reinstall one driver. Or like 2 drivers rather. But like one of them was the Skylanders Portal driver that I needed to replace with the standard one. And not the Dolphin emulator one. And the other one was our controller driver that needed updating. I'll need to take a proper look at the game to see if it's something for me. So. The... I've ever played open world RPG before. I have not. I've played an open world game before. I was playing for Breath of the Wild, but that was like years ago, and I kind of just got lost. So. Alright. Alright. Can I max it out, or do I need to, like, wait before maxing it out? Like, am I a bit too excited here? Max, okay. There we go. Alright, it's all the way maxed out. Alright. Finally, potato. What exactly are sharks doing in a beach? Swimming around in the water, probably. Like what drew them there? Not sure. I didn't even see this guy spawned. Don't do that. Do this instead. Alright. Well, do we fill the remaining slot with Hope Soda again? Or do we go Breastplate this time? What is the best move here? Hope Soda. Alright, thank you. Hope Soda. I'll see one. I'll look a bit tonight, maybe a bit tomorrow, so... Try to stream Holocure again tomorrow, so... as well. Yeah. Yep. Right. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Well, thank you for the follow. Alright. Time to cook. Alright. Time to find someone to read. Alright. Rating this guy. He's doing a Five Nights at Freddy's security breach speed run, so... Alright, I'll see y'all next stream.